evident. Like the world against me and think I should pocket profit every time I push a pen, but I do not push a pen. The pen and the pen that imprison all my kin and my partners and my friends. The politicians that sponsor the prisons that they in. I got
like everybody's set right. It's like, I want to be like this, and I don't know how they get like this, but I want to be like this. I'm thinking you got a job, or you got parents who shoot you a little something, or you selling. They were selling.
Yeah, I know Astro.
Yeah. Space up.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Indiana Fever. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
A playoff atmosphere in the building tonight. Two of the elite teams in the WNBA squaring off.
This is as good as it gets. There's only a few teams in the league on this level.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, this is a preview of the playoffs. You know, if they don't meet in the postseason, I'll be shocked. And guys, the energy in this arena with these fans, it's going to be off the charts.
So the Fever win the tip. Clark with it. Outside Carter. Four on the clock. Takes it out to Clark. Off target with the three. Here's Las Vegas. Pass to Zawi B. Ogumake outside. Now here's Boss. Heidemann. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Clark. Here's Carter. Echo Ogumake with the rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Right wing. Here's Boss. Buries it from three-point range.
They get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward.
Yeah, sometimes that first bucket can really set a tone, as you said, for the rest of the game.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Boston. Now here's Carter. Boston outside. Now Clark launches it. Again, the miss by the Fever.
3 misses to open the game. Their offense is trying to get it going.
Wilson, she's guarded by Boston. Here's Boss. To the paint. A nice shot by Wilson.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
And guys, for A'ja Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
Here's Collier. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Neko Ogumake.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Pass to Boss. Zowie B with it. Now Boss. Ogumake outside. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Griner. Boston. And here's Collier. She's covered by Ogumake. Will it go? Boss pulls it in.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Zowie B with it. There's the triple. And the aces, another 3.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just 1 miss on their first 5 shots.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. The kick out to Carter. There's the 3. The rebound by Zowie B. And they've been difficult to stop lately.
You know, and this run could get stretched out even more.
That one falls.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Indiana with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Collier outside. Reiner. Pass to Clark. Takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
And this is her shot. Clark is an absolute menace from beyond the arc.
And here's Boss. Now Ogumake. Covered by Collier. Boss with it. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Heidemann. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Reiner, covered by Zowie B. Back to Clark. Here's the 3. They get it back. Here's Griner. Amanda Zowie B with the defensive effort. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Outside Carter. Nafisa Collier on the wing.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Love the confidence from Collier. She knows she can knock it down from deep.
Boss with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilson. Pass to Boss. Inside. And stolen by Boston. Now the Fever moving it up. Clark outside. Carter a screen. The 3. It's hauled in by the Aces.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Now here's Clark. Collier. Over Ogumake. Ogumake with the rebound.
Down low. Here's Heidemann. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and just has put together a nice quarter offensively.
Over to the wing. Boss. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Clark. Collier with it. She's covered by Ogumake. Can they get it? Hits the front of the rim and out.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Boss. Wilson outside. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Indiana again missing.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Boss. Pass to Heidemann. Tries a 3. Drops in the tray.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here's Griner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Not a single point in this quarter for her. Obviously not what they need right now.
Wilson with it. She's picked up by Griner. And she comes up with the deuce.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Here's Boston. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
Pass to Boss. Back to Ogumake. Boss. For green, Neko Ogumake. And the ace is another 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Wilson. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here's Collier. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Here's Heidemann. And it's good! The buzzer! Wow!
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Aces on top, just dominating this one. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
Quite simply, a great display of team basketball, Brian.
This is 5 players working as a unit. Just beautiful team basketball on display.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Ready, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Now here's Vole. Pass to Griner. Here's Berger, guarded by Diggins Smith.
And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Aces with the ball. Berger with the steal. And here's Cole. Now Williams. Cole, Reese defending. Here's Berger. That three off the mark. Las Vegas dictating the flow. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
The offensive rebound. Griner shot is off. Dolson with it. He's picked up by Griner. And the basket by Boss.
They're having so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
And here's Indiana. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Now here's Berger. Guarded by Diggins Smith. Out to the right wing. Past the hole. Shot clock at 6. Berger with it. They need this. Now here's Hull. Now here's Griner. Guarded by Dolson. Now Hull for 3. That's good. And so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Stretching the floor, Hull, a strong three-point shooter.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Cans it from downtown.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
Now here's Boss. 12 points for her. Pass to Dolson. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
Berger with it. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Hull. Off target from outside.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Boss. To the middle. Dolson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Berger. Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the left side wing. To stop the run. Williams. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Pass to Diggins Smith. To the wing on the left. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Reads the defense so well. It's really what makes Diggins Smith the top-notch point guard she is.
Berger with it. Guarded by Diggins Smith. Williams the screen. Indiana again missing.
It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots. Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Reiner, guarded by Dolson. Pass to Berger. For 3. Good on the triple.
Full focus from Berger, working off ball, nailing the jumper.
And it's the Aces with the ball.
they've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Bonner outside from downtown. It's good from long range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Griner. Here's Hull. Back to Griner. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson. And here's Bonner. Reese on the left. Boss. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Hull. Defense right on her. Here's Berger. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
And here at the midway point of the season, what would you say the priority is for teams with title aspirations?
That's a good question. You know, seeding, I don't think it's that important ever since the league ditched the single elimination games, and they don't have first-round buys anymore. But getting home court advantage, that's still the goal.
And aside from seeding, you want to have your lineups figured out. You got to know who works well together and who you want closing games.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Now here's Berger.
Down low. Williams with it. Now guarded by Dolson. Pass to Griner.
Berger.
Shot to stop the drought. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Skylar Diggins-Smith. Now Dolson. Over Griner. And it's Dolson missing.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Here's Parks. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Williams.
Now Parks.
To the right side.
Berger. They grab their own miss. Griner, good.
Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Griner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it.
Now here's Boss. She's got 19. Outside, Diggins-Smith. Gets it to go from downtown.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Griner.
Berger.
Hull with the ball. And here's Griner, guarded by Dolson. He tries for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
They're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter. But still, they've got some ground to make up.
Now Boss. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here's Berger.
Griner with the screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Diggins-Smith. She's guarded by Griner. Such a wide open look.
The defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's Griner. And it's good. 2 points.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Aces on top, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And you look at Voss, she's been playing really well.
She went absolutely off those first two quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Ogumake outside. Voss. Clock at 6. Pass to Zawibi. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Carter. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Collier. No good on the three. Pass to Ogumake. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And the basket by Voss.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Clark. For three, Nafisa Collier. The shot, no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Right wing. And here's Voss. 25 points in the game. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Carter with it. When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
They've yet to hit a slow start to the second half.
Here's Voss. Drills the baseline jumper.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Caitlin Clark outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball.
The ball goes to Las Vegas.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Heidemann.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Now here's Clark. Collier outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
They got one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
Now the Aces with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. She gets it in there.
Defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Now here's Clark. With some arc. The rebound by Zawi B. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Boston. Pass to Collier. 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
The shot's just not dropping for her today.
Now here's Boss. Fires from deep. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second. They don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Well, that's what full court man-to-man is all about. All pressure, all the time.
And 100% effort.
Now here's Carter. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot's good by Clark.
Well, when Clark's on the floor, defenses in general have to extend way outward. And that creates a lot of opportunities in the lane.
Here's Boss. And the Aces, another 3.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's Indiana. Out to the wing. Williams, covered by Zawi B. Caitlin Clark with the 3. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just 1 three-pointer in the first half.
Zawi B gets the bucket.
What an intimidating inside presence. Defenders have their hands full when Zawi B is near the rim.
Here's Clark. She has 5. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Pass to Collier. And the 3 off target.
She is frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Now here's Boss. She has 35. Count that one.
She has really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Here's Carter. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Just imagine trying to guard Kennedy Carter with her speed, and then you see her use the pull-up. You just got to throw up your hands defensively.
That one drops for her.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Clark can't hit. And the Aces with possession. Here's Boss. Off target from 3-point range. Now Clark. Collier outside. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
Pass to Boss. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Absolutely. She's been a matchup nightmare in this game. She's eaten up anyone they've had on her.
Now Clark. Ogumake with the rebound.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Knocks down the three ball.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Clark. She's got 5. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Boss. Another three for Las Vegas.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
2 minutes remaining.
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Collier left side. And he's off from 17 feet. Pass to Heidemann. Boss. And the aces, another three. And here's Carter. And the layup falls.
Defensively, you know Carter can break you down off the dribble. But the question is, how do you stop it?
To the paint. Here's Wilson. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Got it. Good job in the low post.
What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
Now here's Boss. Defended by Carter. Took the opportunity when she saw it.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now here's Clark. She has 5. Carter. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Look, she didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left her a look, and she nailed it.
Boss with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Zawi B gets the bucket.
No time for hesitation on the catch and shoot. Zawi B knows the value of quick decision making.
So it's Indiana now. Now here's Clark. To the inside. Collier. Neko Ogumake pulls it in. Up in time. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Aces on top, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Carter. Pass to Collier. Over Reese. And too long on the shot.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Sykes. Defended by Carter. Here's Cannon. Pulls up. Carter with the rebound.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
Sykes, no good. And here's Indiana.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Carter misses. Now Samuelson, pass to Cannon. Dolson, covered by Berger. Dolson's shot's good.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Now here's Hull.
Indiana again missing. Pass to Sykes. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dolson, count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
Tonight, we are just seeing how dangerous Stephanie Dolson is. When you're 6'5", it can shoot, dribble, post players up. It leads to huge games.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
And she can't get the first one.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college because she was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
Good on the second free throw.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian, less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
Now here's Carter. Inside. And the basket by Collier.
With a great feel for the game, Collier knows exactly when to release in the pick and roll.
Samuelson outside. Back to Diggins-Smith. To the middle. Sykes. No good with the layup. Outside Carter. Over Samuelson. Carter misses. And the Aces with possession. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Berger. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Diggins-Smith.
Applying pressure to the defense, Berger can force her way to the line.
Indiana Fever, Grace Berger. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, Berger plays with a little extra sauce. She is lights out from the stripe.
Pass to Cannon. Sykes. Carter with the rebound.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Now here's Boston.
Clark, 6 on the shot clock, connects from three-point range.
Never a bad idea to set up Caitlin Clark. I mean, she's seemingly always ready to fire.
Sykes outside. Dolson, she's guarded by Griner. Back to Sykes. Diggins Smith shoots over Carter.
And it's Diggins Smith missing.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
And here's Clark. Pass to Griner. Outside Carter. Over Sykes. Carter, that's good.
She's having a great half here. Exactly the reverse of the first half.
Sykes outside.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Oh, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement. You love that. Leading by example. Tough hoop from Diggins Smith. You just want that from your point guard.
Now here's Clark. It's hauled in by the Aces. To the paint. Diggins Smith. She's covered by Clark.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Here's Berger. Pass to Griner. Lays it up and banks it in.
We've seen Griner do it so many times. Beat good defense.
Sykes outside. Samuelson. And here's Dolson. Now Sykes. Defended by Carter.
Samuelson right side.
The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana with the ball. To the wing, right side. Pass to Griner. Here's Clark. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league. And it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
He misses the free throw.
And such a special talent. Caitlin Clark, the first overall pick in the 2024 draft. You know, she is someone fans love to come out and see. Home fans, road fans, people traveling to see her. She is a supernova, Caitlin Clark.
And she's good on the second. Boss with it. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Shot's good by Cannon.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's Clark. This one for three.
Offensive rebound.
Here's Collier. No luck. They battled on the glass, but just couldn't knock it down. Pass to Dolson.
Carly Samuelson on the wing.
She's covered by Clark. Here's Boss. And the Aces, another three.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Carter. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Now here is Boss. Pass to Samuelson.
It's hauled in by Boston.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you.
Carter. Clark with it. Collier.
Again, Nafisa Collier missing.
Here's Sykes. Banked in off the glass.
Once inside, Sykes commits to the play. She'll work around contact if she has to.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D. You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here's Boss.
Carly Samuelson on the wing. Back to Samuelson.
6 to shoot. Dolson.
Samuelson outside.
Launches a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Now here's Clark. Lets it go from deep. Tries again.
Collier gets the bucket.
This speaks to Collier's no-quit attitude. She is just determined to keep plays going with her hustle.
Sykes with the ball. Covered by Collier.
And the basket by Boss.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Carter. The second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. Pass to Samuelson. Now here is Boss. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled to this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags, going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm Auntie Beverly. On the Grammy. These I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This ain't called a big lotto about rip it out the plastic. Give me some, get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some, get lucky. Give me some, get lucky. Yeah, shaking songs. Number 1. Biggest foes on earth, though. You know what I'm saying? high life. Full life, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
Fell in love with the game. Put him on ice like the diamonds in my